when I go to parties, you're like the kind of one of the cool dudes at the party. Like everybody wants to be with you. You're funny. You're super positive. You're lighthearted. You know, everybody wants to be around you. And by the way, you're also really funny. Like actually really funny. I say this to people all the time. I think you actually have a real comedic like timing bone. And so it's interesting to sit here and better understand like the things that make you a bit anxious. And I wonder what would change if you were to really get those under control.
Probably a lot of stuff. I don't mind. I don't really mind crying on camera, but like not in a podcast way. I don't know. I feel like I just had anxiety all day, and now I feel better. But like, sometimes I have to catch my breath.
Take a deep breath. First of all,
like,
can I tell you something really quick too? Just sorry to talk because I want.
No, I want to keep all this in because I'd rather like people know like.
I'm with you, bro. I am heavily with you.
Yeah.
Like you, I don't know if you know that or not.
No,
I suffer.
I believe you.
Like truthfully, and it's probably why we get along so well.
Yeah.
Logan will tell you 10 stories about me having breakdowns and having to run off the show. I've done it multiple times.
Yeah.
And I show up and I kept showing up until it kind of went away.
Yeah.
But I still deal with a lot of the same.
That's how I get too. Thank you.
So this is by the way, this is awesome. I'm really happy that you're talking about this right now.
Yeah, I mean like
we had a little bit of a turn.
Well, because like it was like when you talk about the character stuff, like it was like all the stuff I had online before, like and everything blowing up. I'm like going, holy shit, like I mean, it's a numbers game at some point. You know, like, but like I mean, like I don't know. Like that was just like, I almost called it like impending doom. Like I always felt like I was gonna die. Like I don't know. Because I never could see past, like, so I never planned that long. Like,
we're talking a little bit about some heavy stuff now, right?
I mean, I'm chilling.
I know. How much of how you feel today is representative of how you feel every day? Do you think that the travel?
Oh no, I mean, like I do that. Like I'm pretty anxious. That's why I smoke a lot and drink a lot, probably.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to tell you something right now. It's going to be a bit of a shock to your system. It's not the way to handle it.
Yeah, definitely.
And we certainly...
Like, yeah, definitely.
I'd like to talk to you more about this after the show, too.
Well, like, it's not... Like, I don't drink, like, it's more just smoking. Like, the smoking is, like, the hardest part. Because, like, I don't drink... Like, I don't feel the need that... Like, I don't feel the need to drink all the time or anything like that. It's more of, like... It's mostly the smoking. That's, like, the part. But, like...
I know a ton of people, we mentioned some of them earlier, that use it as a tool.
Yeah.
And if in that way it's working for you, don't like beat yourself up about it. Like don't bother. Like this isn't a podcast to like tell you how to, or anyone to live their life.
Certainly.
Like I'm just here to like celebrate you because I think you're great. But like yeah, man, you have a really interesting journey, and your particular path, like there's no real like blueprint.
Yeah.
There's no model for like what you're doing and what's happened in your life. And so
it's pretty fucking crazy.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And it's crazy, dude. And it might feel like lonely or different or whatever, bro, but like it's you're the guy.
Yeah.
And that's why so many people love you as well. Like, bro, everyone loves you, Sketch. Do you have haters besides like,
yeah, I mean,
like dickheads, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, like there's definitely a lot of haters, but like,
yeah,
it's like with anything.
Yeah.
Well, like I don't ever. I try not to pay them any attention or whatever.
Well, they exist no matter what. Like,
yeah.
Like they're out there, and nobody's perfect. Like I say this to everyone, when we get into this conversation. I truly believe this is a Shrek reference, but humans are like onions, and we all have layers.
Yeah.
Some of us more than others. Some people are like pretty complex. You seem like a pretty complex individual, and so when you sign up online to be a content creator, you're automatically putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
With that, you're subject to criticism from fucking strangers, by the way, which isn't normal. Like like random people can just comment on your life and you can either let that affect you or be like, bro, I don't fucking know you. You don't know me. You don't know my morals. You know nothing about me. Why would I let that affect me? But when you do sign up to be a content creator and you start getting 1, 2, 3 years into this game, me, I'm 10 years in, your layers are going to be peeled back eventually. And for most people, for most individuals, there will be a point where there's a layer that's peeled back that the audience doesn't like.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a political viewpoint, whether it's a stance on a war going on, whether it's a sexual orientation, like it just like whatever it is, like at some point there's going to be some turnoff. Like few people are universally liked.
100%.
The closest person I can think maybe is like Dwayne Johnson, but like I don't know. We don't know like truly like how authentic he's being online. And you're someone who streams, dude. So it's like that's as real as it gets in real time. Like you mentioned it, you're a little afraid to like even slip up or whatever. And I get it, but the moment anyone tries to stop pleasing everyone, I think their life gets much more full.
Yeah, that's what I feel like I've been trying to do. Like probably please people too much, and like I never would like respond to like anyone that would come at me, because if I couldn't explain it, like it would make sense. Like I don't know, like I feel better, like, but like my voice keeps cracking, but I don't know, like
right now today.
Yeah, no, I feel good. Like after we just talked,
can I?
I don't know why it's like
because you were feeling something and you let it out and you feel better now. And, and people relate to it. And by the way, I relate to it a lot. Can I ask you? Did you feel that anxiety prior to your career?
Yeah. No.
So you
like,
always dealt with that.
Just like life, not like, but a lot of time.
Have you ever tried to get to the bottom of potentially where it comes from?
Yeah, like I've been to therapists and tried all the medications. I just don't like being under medication.
Yeah, it's not
like I'm ADD, but like if I took Vyvanse, like I'd be a different person. I don't think I'd be like as successful as I am.
That's
like the to me, my superpowers are like having short-term memory. Like not like I say that like it's not like but like that's why I can like keep going. You know what I mean? Like not going like in terms of like career, but like in terms of like riffing or doing anything. Like it's just
your
like,
conversation skills, your ability to multitask, change topics. I can relate to. I've been a million times where I've gone on Lexapro or I've gone on Effexor and not had that access to that rapid fire stuff. It's calmed down a lot of the other things. It's gave me peace of mind in certain parts of my life, but then it's also it's made an impact on my career, which I don't like. And unfortunately, that's the trade-off with SSRIs.
Yeah.
So what do you find? And this is like an opportunity for us to actually have like one of these discussions, and he's kind of brought it to us. What do you find other than weed that helps you?
It's mostly weed, but like I mean, like I don't know. I'm being like I don't know. That is like well, you can you can ask my friends. That's the first thing we look for.
What? Okay, step back a second. What have you found that makes it worse?
What have I found that makes it worse? Being hungover.
The worst.
So listen to what he's saying. The weed helps, but the come down makes it worse. So like you said, it is that catch-22 chicken or the egg situation,
100%.
right? When's the last time you tried to abstain?
When I was in Japan.
How long of an abstinence was
I want to
that?
go back to Japan.
Yeah.
Same.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
Wait.
you think he can go back to Japan?
Oh wait! Oh, dude, I'm not even referencing that. Good cameras. I'm more referencing. I got weed from in Japan, and I did not want to.
When you say
I didn't want them to find out and not let me back. I didn't even remember that.
When you say that, what do you mean?
Are you not allowed back in Japan from that video thing? I didn't even realize until like just now. Like you can cut all that if you want to. I don't like it's your. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm saying cut that. I'm about to your show. I didn't mean to say that, and it was not. That was so unironic, but fucking. I can't bleep his name out and the country actually. Bleep his name out and the country, because then I. But yeah, I literally was that. I've been thinking about doing that.
Which
And
doing what?
And like blocking number, like going to Japan and like that's the best because like he got me a dab pin there, and like I was doing so good the first 2 days, but I could feel every cell in my body vibrating. That's like really what it feels like.
Let me tell you, as someone who knows very well, I think about blocking his number all the time. to be complete, I love him, but okay.
Should we have just left him in that hot, sweaty Dubai prison?
1,000%.
Yes.
Do you know that story?
Yes.
You do? At some point, the public will know that story. It will be a book or a movie or something like that. It could, as you know,
dumbass.
craziest story ever, craziest trip ever.
I love Tav.
So you abstain for a certain period of time. You come back, and what do you feel like? You just want to get high again?
Yeah, well, like I mean, like it's just like, yeah, it's just more of like I get like into the thing where like now it creates my appetite, and when I don't have it, I don't have an appetite.
Dude, I can relate to this like wholeheartedly. Are you trying to change that? Are you trying to beat yourself up about it? You're just answering Mike's questions.
No, I'm trying to do both.
Why?
Like, well, like I'm trying to like wane it off, but like
Why?
because I think it's good to not be dependent on something.
Okay, fair.
That's like because for me it is dependency. If I like
Fair.
that would like it's like literally the first like my manager knows that like the first thing we get everywhere we go is a bong.
Yeah.
To me, the idea of using a psychoactive substance to battle a mental illness is just not a winning strategy long term. It's just not.
I don't disagree. I
It's
don't
a
disagree.
rec-
but
it's
but
a
I also don't
record-
want to make you feel bad about
No,
it.
he's not. He's not going to feel bad.
Like, I hate to make this about me, but like anecdotally, this is my experience. Cause like, bro, I was like, I'm an addict. It just like comes out in different ways. Yeah. And so like I had a weed back and forth, and like you, I was kind of like beating myself up about it for a while because I knew that like I eventually had to pull the plug.
Especially to hit that next level. Because you said you're like sober from it, right?
Yeah.
I never like I never really watched content before. I usually just like watch like conspiracy theories, all that type of stuff.
Hell
So like
yeah.
I didn't really know anyone. Like I didn't know who Banks was until I met Banks. Like so like but with you, it was like I noticed like there's like a turning point. Like you can tell, like you can see it like in your body too. Like was that like when you cut out weed, or like was that one of the things?
Yes, yeah. Like it all went hand in hand. I'm not kidding. Like I'm not kidding, dude. And this is gonna upset the stoners out there. And Wiz Khalifa, I'm sorry, because I asked him. I said, "Man, I feel like I should stop." And he said, "No, that would make you a quitter." That's what he told
I remember
me.
that.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.